Alright, so we back with another video. Today, we're going to be compiling a video of all of the best builds that we've seen so far in 2K25. Now, I kind of ranted over this a little bit in the last video, but I ain't gonna lie. I was streaming, trying to find some good builds. I ain't gonna lie, it was tough. But today, we're going to be doing a video going over the best guard builds, and I'm talking about smalls and bigs in this video. We're going to look at some lockdowns, we're going to look at some stretch, we're going to look at some big man builds all in this video. If you guys do want more, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff out the way. No more talking. Let's hop into it. Alright, hopping straight into it. Off the rip, I want to say this. I am recording this a day early, so you may have already seen the city. I have not seen the city yet. I will be doing a video tomorrow going over next gen or current gen, because we haven't heard anything about current gen, so there's no way that they don't drop anything for the neighborhood. So if they didn't, hey, shout out to y'all. Now, another thing, while I am recording this a day early, ain't gonna lie, Kai Beta did come out today. I can't cap to you. I ain't gonna cap. But, hey, I will say, a lot of the builds were not the craziest, but I did my best to find the best. Now, with that being said, last year when I did this, it was nowhere near 100 created. It was a lot. It was more than ever. But 100, bro, it was impossible to find every build. I did my best. I did my damnedest best to do and go and find the best builds from day one. Now, I will be doing another one of these in the future where it's going to have less builds, but I'm going to do more research for that video, and I'm going to try to narrow it very similarly down how I did last year on the last one before we got to the game, where I'm going to try my best to give y'all top 3 maybe guards, locks, bigs. But if I have to do more for a certain position like a guard because you got smalls and bigs, I will. But I'm going to just try to find the best to give you guys ideas of what to make. Now, are these builds really that good? No. But at the same time, you're trying to find good builds, and you're also trying to find things that can give you ideas of what you want to actually make. So yeah, now that we got all that covered, let's hop into it. Alright, so first things first, what I want to go over. Mike Wayne tweet, all the 5.9s is not going to be in this video. What we're going to talk about is the potential of the 5.9s and what you could try to do with it. Now, 5.9s, we already know they're going to be nerfed. Mike Wayne, Zach Timmerman, they talked about it, and they said they're going to be nerfed. We already know. How I feel about it with the creators, that don't really matter right now. What we really going to be talking about is the fact that you got the cat breaker stuff, and you got to talk about the fact that you can get a lot of these legend badges. Now, if you go and look at the badge, now, another thing I want to say before we go too deep, you can go look at the badge video that I did, where I got the badge and animations, and you can kind of just keep swapping back and forth. That's why I posted that first, so you can have that, so when you see this video, you can see what you need and look at the stuff. Now, this build, you have a 99 layup. He has a 94 3 ball, but he could get that up to a 99. He has a 94 ball handle, but he could get that up to a 99. He has a 94 speed ball. He could get that up to a 99. Still, 94, he could get that up to a 99. So I want y'all to understand that there's going to be some things that you can really do with these 5.9 builds that other builds can't. And if you just playing it for fun, something you can have on the side, just if you want to just go out there and just try to go crazy, probably make like the most legend badge build in the game or something like that, you can. 5.9s are not going to be good in terms of trying to be comp or the best people in the game, but if you just playing it to have fun, just for a certain idea, okay, I can imagine it. That's the only thing I can see them being used for right now today, until we get our hands on it and see if it's going to matter how short you are if you have certain badges, because 92 perimeter defense, you will get a lot of solid tier of defensive badges. Now, this is another thing I want to mention before we get too far, because I ain't gonna lie, I do not have the badge requirements memorized. I do not have the animation requirement memorized. It's like 170 dunk and layup animations. It's like 400 dribble animations, and they're saying they're gonna add more, and some of the stuff is gonna change. So use that, but don't abide by it exactly and expect it to be exact how it is on that chart. But with that being said, I forgot about this thing when I was looking at a lot of the builds when I was doing that stream. Double H, he made a build where it was 6'6", but he got Hall of Fame limitless with the badge elevator, because you know you get the max badge +1. You get the tier 1 at level 30. You get the tier 2 at level 15. And tier 2 are badges that are easier to get, but they're not as good as the tier 1s. And tier 1s are harder to get, but they're better. And that's how 2K themselves explained it. Now, this build, it doesn't have the cat breaker potential like I just showed you as with the 5.9, but this one has the badge elevator potential, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to make sure we went over that. Now right here, he had another one that I really thought was pretty cool, and I really was thinking about this. I was like, bro, I really think I'm gonna make me like I'm gonna go for a legend. I know for a fact the first build I'm gonna make is going to be a build I'm gonna get to 99 so I can rebirth. So every other build I make throughout the year, I can have my 99 stamina, my 99 overall. I don't have to grind no more. But I'm gonna be honest, Double H giving me some ideas with this one, because I was really like, bro, it's gonna take this to get content dunks. It's gonna take this to get legend posterizer. I'm really not gonna be able to have that this year. And I don't know if you really need legend, but it's the fact that they added new tiers and I want to try it. He showed me that you can do this with this legend posterizer and badge elevator. So yeah, he showed me the limitless range, but I was more so when he showed me this what it really caught me off guard doing the research for this video. Now, is this build the craziest? I'm not gonna lie, we're not gonna get into it on this one, but I'm gonna have some other builds from Double H in this video. Shout out to bro, because he actually did put me on this one. All right, now this is just to show the potential of what it takes to have a 99 overall rating when you go to taller heights in comparison to the 5.9. Now, one thing I will say before we go too deep, it seems like 6'6" and up are kind of similar to what they were last year. 6'6" may have got a little bit nerfed in the aspect that every height under it got buffed. So 6'5" are gonna be better. 6'4" is gonna be better. 6'4", by the way, they're kind of in a weird spot where they look amazing, but they don't get many marksmen. But I think a lot of people not gonna make it, and it's gonna get slept on because of that. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna show you guys some 6'4" that had a lot of potential. Now, I will say this. Igymo is a comp player, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna show some builds from bro. They not that crazy. So he can get away with a bad build. But what I will say, he's one of the only people I did see in terms of this build that really did prioritize agility. A lot of people are gonna make the mistake of having a lot of speed and not speed with ball and agility. I ain't gonna lie, if I had to rank those 3 ratings in terms of importance, I would say speed with ball is gonna be first this year, agility is gonna be second, and then speed. That's just me. But that's just my thing right now, and I ain't touched the game or tested it. It may not be that way, but that's what I would say, especially with the fact that they've made speed with ball so important. But yeah, this is just to showcase how hard it is to get 99. What this kind of tells me is it's not that hard to get 70 ratings, 80 ratings, but when you get to that 90 threshold and then you start trying to move up in 90, that's when it get hard, because he has nothing else on the build in the 90s, and there's only a couple things in the 80s. So that's just something to reference throughout the rest of this video. All right, so now let's get into it. Let's get into the best builds in the game. Now, first builds we finna go over, what else would it be? The guards. Now, we're gonna go through small guards and big guards. Now, small guards, I did not rank these in order, but we gonna discuss it. So 6'2", 6'4", wingspan, 165 on the weight. Now, the things I would do, I kind of mentioned this with the igymo. I would prioritize the speed of ball. He did that in a way. Now, he went 87 instead of just keeping it at 86. I don't know if that's for a badge or not, so I don't know. But I would have kept that at 86 without me knowing if it's for a badge or not. If it is, then okay, that makes sense. But 85 agility, I think that's going to be straight, because that's what you need to move laterally. 74 perimeter defense is what you need for contest. Now, the people that's going to be prioritizing steal on this game is going to be important for passing lanes, but we don't know how good passing lanes going to be on this game with the people being a lot smaller. And what I will say in terms of this court size, it does look different. It just doesn't look different horizontal. It looks different vertical. So what I mean by that is, if you look at the hash and down to the bottom of the quarter, that looks like it has a lot more space than previous years. But if you go hash to hash, it looks like it's about the same. And I think they did that because they want more people to use the off-ball ability and the off-ball mechanics that they have, and people not to be as much a ball hogger, I guess, whatever. So when you go play 5 out, it's still going to be kind of hard to do that with a guard if you're starting from the top of the key. But if you do it from the left, you may be cooking. You may be. But this build, 94 steal, I've never been a person that's more steal than perimeter defense, but I know that's like the meta thing. So we'll see if that works out. But ball handle, speed of ball, I know you get like lightning launch, Hall of Fame. I know that you get that. I don't know exactly what you need for posterizer, but I know you do get a contact dunk because you need 87 driving dunk and a 75 vertical. So yeah, you also get 94 3 ball. This is a very, very solid build. This is one of the better builds we're gonna see in this video. I just want y'all to know that. Shout out King Dooms. He did a very good job with a lot of his builds. So I wanted to make sure to showcase a lot of his builds. He's gonna have a lot of builds on here. I'm not gonna lie. All right, in here now we got Joey 2K. Joey 2K actually dropped a video going over a 99 3-point Stephen Curry. Now in that video, he actually had 2 builds. This is the one I preferred. Now on this build, I guess we can look at both real quick, but on this build, he had 96 3 ball. And one thing I did notice on a lot of these builds, which is I think it's gonna mess up locks more than anything. Stuff is affected a lot more by certain attributes. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna leave it at for now. But he has 88 layup, 96 3 ball, 86 mid range. He has 89 pass, 95 ball handle, 91 speed ball to get that lightning launch Hall of Fame. I gotta get used to that. 71 perimeter defense, 73 steal, so it's not horrible for a small guard, but you have it. It's just the thought of having it, I guess, more so than anything. He did make the mistake that I believe is a mistake with the 86 speed, but you got to look at it because 91 speed of ball, so he had to have the 86 speed because it has to be 5 different. That's one thing I did notice that it has to have. It's linked to each other. If you go 91, it's going to be 86. But agility, I would like to have more, but obviously he didn't focus too much on agility, and then he has a 60 vertical that rose because of something as well. So but yeah, for the most part, it's a solid build. It's something similar to what people would have made on 24. I believe you could make something like this, but yeah. All right, in here, like I said, I tried my best to find the best builds, and I did not rank these in order. But when it comes to this, 80 layup, 73 driving dunk, 94 3 ball, 84 mid range, 69 free throw. I feel like the finishing is worse on this one than the Joey 2K one, but the shooting is also worse too. And then the playmaking is pretty much the same, but the difference is he has a lot more defense. So it really depends on what you rather. Joey went for 96 3 ball. With that 96 3 ball, if you don't know, he's gonna be able to get that max +1 and be able to go to legend limitless range, because at 96 3 ball you get Hall of Fame limitless range. So I just want that to be understood. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty nice to have. Now 94 steal with a 78 perimeter defense, that's gonna be much better defense than the last build had. And then you got the 86 speed with the 76 agility. 86, we went over that. That's because of the speed of ball. 76, I would like that to be more, but I understand it's hard to do that. And then 65 vertical. So yeah, I think Joey actually did have block, but yeah, I don't know if you're even gonna get block badges. And I ain't gonna lie, the ratings matter, but it seems like the badges are gonna have a lot of impact on these ratings more so than anything. So I think I would rather play with this build, but the other build might end up being better. It might end up being better, like, cause I'm not the craziest about steal, and he has a higher perimeter defense, but it's not that much higher to make up for the 3-point ability, being able to go to legend, to make up for the layup ability going from 88, where you get all those badges that he was getting, and it go to 80. But now you have the dunking ability. So does the dunking ability even it out? That's really what it's gonna be. I think it could. It has potential to. The thing I'm really more so concerned about is the 3 ball and the steal. It really depends on what you rather. Do you rather the potential of having legend, limitless range, or do you want the steal? And that's really what it comes down to. I think I would rather the defense, but I can see why people will. You could go either or. All right, here. Now, this is another PG build. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to bro. I never heard of bro, but Wavy JC. All the links to the builds will be in the description. So shout out to all the creators that we can get the content from. But 88 driving dunk, 94 3 ball, 94 ball handle, 94 speed with ball, so you get Hall of Fame lightning launch. 85 pass. He got a little bit of defense with the 59 perimeter defense, 58 interior, 73 steal, 63 block. 89 speed because he has 94 speed of ball, and then 82 agility. I'm gonna say it. This is easily one of the best builds that came from Community Day. Do I agree with a lot of it? No. But, bro, look at the finishing. Look at the shooting. Look at the playmaking on it. There's no build that has that combination and still has defense out of all the builds. Now, the thing is, I would probably do a couple different tweaks here and there. I'm trying to think what would be a main thing I would do. I probably would lower my interior. I probably would lower my block. but I'm 6'2". It's like, come on, and I have no strength. So it's like, what's the point of me having either of those things? So I probably would try to focus more so on having more agility, perimeter defense, and steal instead of having that much. But maybe he went that on interior defense and block because it was really easy in comparison to even getting like 1 or 2 perimeter defense. I don't know. We don't have our hands on the game. He also has 46 standing up. So it's a lot of things that we just judging by the look of it. I'm going to just say, as of right now, this is the best build we've seen so far. Easily the best build we've seen so far. Now, I know I said the last one was the best build we've seen so far, but Joey and King Doom's right there too. I'm not going to lie. But we got another build. Now, if you thought the last one didn't have defense, this is what a no defense build looks like to me. So, and it doesn't even have as good of offense in my opinion. Now, it has a higher layup, higher dunk, but the 3-ball in mid-range is lower. And the free throw. So, it's like, I don't know. But the playmaking, I guess, is better. You get higher. Do you even get higher pass accuracy? No, you do. You do get higher pass accuracy on this one. The last one, I believe, had 85. This has 92. You do have higher ball handle, so I will give it that. But you have lower speed of ball. You don't even get the 91 speed of ball you need, by the way, for Lightning Launch Hall of Fame. And yeah, that's just what it is. Now, I will say for the people that are getting Hall of Fame Lightning Launch, you can do the thing like I'm saying that Joey could have did on the other build to get Legend Limitless Range. You could do that if you have Hall of Fame Lightning Launch and get that to Legend. So it really depends on what you want to use that max +1. That's going to really what's going to be making or breaking a lot of these builds. And a lot of these builds going to get crazy with that max +1, that cap breaker. It's a lot of stuff that can happen. But yeah, this is just not good enough because there's no defense. Where the other one, there's things you can fill in the gaps with for the defense potentially. There's no defense on this at all. So I just can't get behind it. But it's not horrible. I'm going to just leave it alone. All right, now we got Chico Philo. Now, this is actually, last year, he had some pretty solid builds. So I was trying to peep what he had this year. A solid build. 80, you get the contact dunks with the 87 driver dunk, 75 vertical. We've seen a couple of these small guard builds actually have contact dunks with a pretty high 3-ball and good playmaking. Now, he has the lowest pass accuracy of the bunch. He has a higher ball handle than Wavy had. He has a lower 3-ball. I believe he actually has a lower driving dunk too. The defense is better though. That's what I'm like. I really do think there's some potential in the defense and how you want to make it. Now, the thing is, what are you gonna need for steal this year? Like last year, I feel like Silver Glove and Silver Interceptor was fine, and it's a lot easier to get both of those badges this year. How good is Silver Glove gonna be this year? Is Silver Glove gonna be just as good as last year? Is Silver Interceptor gonna be just as good as last year? That's something that we just have to find out when we get the game. But he has 89 steal to go alongside all that. He has that 89 speed to go alongside the speed of ball. So nobody's really making a huge mistake with the speed so far. It's just been based on more so the speed of ball so far. But the agility 79, so he got that as high as he could. I guess he just cared about agility more so than perimeter defense. That's probably why he did that. But all in all, it's not a horrible build. I just think Wavy's is better. I would actually say this is good. I think I would prefer Wavy's because of the all-around aspect from finishing the playmaking and then the potential that you can change on the defense. But I will say the defense is better here and stuff like that. But yeah, this is actually one of the better builds as well. All right, so right here, we got Spida. Now, Spida actually had some of the better builds of the community day last year. And he didn't disappoint this year. So he had a 6'3", 6'6". This is going to be the first 6'3" that we go over. Like I said, when it comes to the guards, we're going to go up in height pretty much. A lot of these builds, we just going to go up in height. It's not going to be ranked in order. It's just going to be going up in height. All right, so for the finishing, you got to remember it is a 6'3". 6'3" is the tallest you can be and have many marksmen. He has a 93 driving dunk. Now, we need to know what the vertical is, but he's splitting it up. We're going to see, though. We're going to see. Okay, so he had a 93 dunk and a 93 3-ball. He's looking good so far. He's looking good so far. He can get that limitless range. He has it gold. He can get that to Hall of Fame if he wants to, potentially. So that's looking good so far. And then to go alongside a 93 dunk, a 93 3, he also has a 93 ball handle with a 91 speed of ball. So he's going to have Hall of Fame Lightning Launch. The only issue I've seen so far is the 70 pass accuracy. I would probably want that to be higher if I'm going 6'4" and under. I'm gonna be honest, if I'm going 6'6" and under, I'm probably gonna want it higher than 7 foot. I'm not gonna lie. But especially if I'm going 6'3" and under, I'm definitely gonna want it higher than 70. That's just me. That's just me. Now, if you play park, more. I will say in the clips I've seen, the pass accuracy just seems a lot more sped up in general. So maybe it don't matter this year, but I think it will. I think it will. All right, and here we got the defense. So he's not one of those people. He's similar to me where I would rather have the perimeter defense than the steal, but I do want steal so I can play passing lanes. I will say that. But it also says you only need a 73 steal to have silver interceptors. So that's why I'm like, how much do you need on steal this year? That's why I'm really trying to figure that out swiftly. But he has an 85 perimeter defense, so he's going to be able to have better shot contest than any build that we've seen so far because he has the height and the perimeter defense combination that no other build besides maybe, I guess, the 5'9" I showed, which it's not 6'3", bro. But yeah, I probably prefer this, but is it better than the King Dooms and the other build that we seen that had like a 80 something steal? We don't know, but yeah. All right, here I'm just showing y'all the rebound so y'all can connect it. 47, 26 offensive rebound. Come on, bro. You're not rebounding with this. You're 6'3". You're not rebounding with this. And then last but not least, to connect everything together, I believe to have a certain posterizer, you need like a 93 and an 80. I could be wrong, but I believe that's gold. I don't remember fully, but he does have the 80 vertical. So he is going to at minimum have both pro contact dunks. So he's going to have the contact dunks for sure. Now, is he going to have any of the elites? No, because you need a 96 and an 82, and then you need a 99 and a 90 for the last one, or 99 and 85. It's one of them. But yeah, so yeah, you get the contact dunks. The only two issues I have is the pass accuracy and the agility. He went 90 on the speed. I would have kept that at 89. Me personally, I would have kept that at 89. That 90 going up to 90, I feel like that's wasting the attribute when it's obvious that it's hard. Like it takes so much away from builds when you go into the 90s. So if you wasting something on something that you don't necessarily have to go up to a 90, I would for sure every single time put that somewhere else. So I think that's the only two things that he really trolled. And I think if he would have lowered that speed and put that to agility and pass accuracy, I think he could have did something. How much could he get off that? I don't know. I don't have the game. But I think those are the two. I think this is one of the best builds we've seen so far. I still would lean wavies. I'm not going to lie. But I will say this one is more balanced. Actually, I would lean this one. Because wavy did have a little bit of flaws defensively. I'm thinking of the potential of wavies with the defense you can add to it with the mistakes he had. I will say he made less mistakes. So I'll say, but we don't even know if those are mistakes. Let me stop saying that. I think, in my opinion, I would make those two changes. He had the least changes I would personally make if I was making it. So I'll say it's now Spida and then wavy. Those are the top two in my opinion. All right, here we got another Chico Philo build. Now, he's got, Chico was actually, he was the build that had the steal earlier that we saw. Now, 87 driving dunk with the vertical. He's going to get contact dunks. 89 3 ball with the 91 mid-range. That's going to help you get certain jump shots, and you're going to get certain badges off that mid-range. I'm telling y'all, mid-range is going to be important again this year to get certain animations. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, when I went over the animation requirements, you need mid-range 3 ball for every animation now. So like your dribble pull-up, you need a certain rating. Your hop jumper, you need a certain rating. Spin jumper, you need a certain rating. So I don't think them lower rating 3 ball builds is going to be very popular this year, bro. Because I'm going to be honest, bro. I ain't going to lie. I'm not going lower rating 3 ball and miss out on all my animations I need. I always go a lower rating 3 ball just based on the minimum requirement I need for my build. But now, if I need a certain requirement for my 3 ball, my hop jumper, my spin jumper, like, bro, it's different. It's different. But right here, he has the 91 mid-range with the 89. I think that's going to be pretty tough. 78 pass accuracy. Would want more, but I think 78 does get you the visionary. I don't know what it's called, but it's the pass badge that's pretty much needle threader, pretty much. 92 ball handle. I don't know what you get from that. 91 speed ball. I know you get lightning launch. Defense is very solid. I would probably want more perimeter defense in agility. Again, went one up on speed. I believe he did. He may not have, but we've seen a couple builds with 91 speed ball, but we don't know if speed is linked to something else in it rolls. So I don't know at this point. I think he did though. He also did go 65 strength. I wonder what that was for. He does have strong handle silver, so that's interesting. But I would probably have to say, thinking, do I like this more than Spidas is good, but it don't have. I mean, probably is better than Spida. No, I'm chatting right now. Spida had a 93 dunk with a 93 three ball with a 93 ball handle and a 91 speed ball. Like, he had all that. So he got the 93 three ball. He gonna be able to get Hall of Fame Limitless if he wanted. He can get Hall of Fame Lightning Launch if he wanted. Like, he can go crazy with his max +1. Like, he really can. So I'm gonna give Spida the edge, but I may have to say this is better than the wavy one. So we actually have a new number 2. So that's our top 3. We got Spida 1, Chico 2, and then wavy 3 for now. All right, in here we got Trey. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really expect to see nothing good. It was solid. Now, looking back, I didn't even realize what he did on this build to make himself have all this stuff he had. But let's go over it. He has a 95 dunk. Now, why the hell he has a 95 dunk with a 75 vertical combination, I have no clue. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Now, with that being said, the 95 with the 96 mid-range and a 94 three ball is comp. That's comp. But I didn't realize that he took such a hit on speed with ball and ball handle while having 86 speed. I'm going to be honest. That's going to be the noob mistake a lot of people make. And I'm not even trying to diss nobody. I'm just being honest. And I don't want people to go into the game making mistakes that they shouldn't make when there's money on the line. Like, that first build is going to be so important, bro. It is. And, yeah, that speed is not going to be... I'm telling y'all, that speed with ball, then it's going to be agility, then it's going to be speed. I'm telling you, that's going to be the order. That's going to be the order. I'm telling you. Now, speed is important. It's just not as important as speed with ball and agility, in my opinion. But, it's a lot of stuff he did that just wasn't smart. Like, the driving dunk 95 with a 75 vertical, like, you're missing out on a lot of stuff you could have did with that, like, with a better combination. Maybe you go, like, 93, but get your vertical to 80, and then you can be able to do other things on your build. I don't know. Maybe you lower your speed so you can get some ball handle speed of ball. I don't know. But, yeah, I do like the combination he has, mid-range, 3-ball, and dunk. It's just... he didn't optimize it the best way. All right, here. We got King Dooms. Again, now I told y'all boys, the 6'4's got a lot of potential. Now, we just seen Trey show us the potential of it. He just made a couple mistakes here and there. Wasn't fully optimized. Okay, we'll give him to that. But King Dooms shows us another version of it, and it's probably the most balanced build we've seen so far. He has an 89 driving dunk with a 78 vertical. He's getting pro contact dunks, both of them, off 1 and off 2. 89 3 ball. I don't know what you get from that, but it got to be good. I know for a fact you get every hop jumper, spin jumper, and dribble pull up in the game, and every go-to jump shot in the game. All you need is 87 for all those, and you'll be straight. So he's gonna have that, and he's gonna have an 89. So whatever jump shots he can get from 89 and under, he gonna have all that too. And he's gonna be a small guard, so that's gonna be great. Now, to go alongside that, you only have 68 free throw. I'm going to be playing 5v5, but I can understand people don't play 5v5, so they're not going to go crazy on that. 91 pass accuracy. That's going to be a big deal right there. I'm not going to lie. 93 ball handle. That's going to be nice. 86 speed ball. I think 86 speed ball is what you get for gold lightning launches. On this build, I know for a fact I will be up in that as my max +1. Because there's no way I can be a small guard build and not have 86 speed ball. I just wouldn't be able to do it. So I'm honestly kind of confused why he went this way. Is this the lowest weight you can have? I also did see Joe No show that you can have 99 strength on a 6'3", but you can't on a 6'4", 6'5", and something like that. So it's a lot of things that's messed up in the game. Shout out to the next makers or whoever was testing the game, but that's wild. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, the defense, all I'm gonna say is finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, whatever you want to say about it, it's by far the most balanced build out of all these builds. And it's going to get the guard animations. So I'm going to be honest, the 6'4" is really looking like the 6'6" of last year. That's what it's looking like potentially as of right now, me looking at these builds. Now, the thing I will say is the physicals, do I like them? No. But it's a place to start. You know what I'm saying? He has the 82 agility. That's not horrible. 82 speed. That's not horrible. I just would have kept it at 81 if I went 86. But yeah, I think we are getting somewhere, and I like this 6'4". I would say it's the best build we've seen so far. If I'm ranking it based off what I would make, this would be the best one. Now, who's number 2? I think it's Spida, and then Chico. I'm gonna just say this is the #1 build. Now, if you paying attention, you probably understand where we at right now. I'm gonna have the links to all this stuff in the description. Just stay tuned. Hey, shout out to Kingdoms. I ain't never seen him make a build. I think I've seen a build last year for the community day, but he was really going crazy with the build. So right here he has, I guess he calls this his sharp build. So this is a build that's gonna have 93.3, but it's also gonna have defense. That's what his focus was. Everything else was gonna be just to make it balanced. So he was making like a hash sitter build that can play good defense. So that's really what he was going for, like a shooting guard, 5v5 pro-am, comp pro-am build. So he went for 93.3 balls so he can be able to sit hash, and he's gonna put his max +1 to it so he can be able to get Hall of Fame limitless. That's smart. He has 80 driving dunks just so we can have dunk, and then he has around an 80 on all his playmaking. But if you know how hash sitters, they don't really be on ball, but they get on ball sometimes and they kind of get and go. Sometimes they have to create, but that's not what he's doing. And then you see he kind of emphasized the defense, so he has a 91 printed defense with an 85 steal. Now, I don't know what badge you're getting on those, so I can't really critique that or up it. You know what I'm saying? I just think it looks good. It looks good. Is it good enough to be like a secondary defender? I think if like you have a lock and this is playing the hash or playing the hash on Pro-Am, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be good enough. I don't know if it's going to be good enough though. I ain't gonna lie. Then we got the physicals. I think he did pretty solid on the physicals. I personally, this is just me. Personally, I would keep the agility where it is, lower the speed. That's just me. I would raise the speed of ball. I'm telling y'all that speed of ball is going to be so important this year, man. It's going to be so important. I can't stress it enough. I've seen these mistakes so many times on 22, and ever since then, I'm pushing it. Now, the last 2 years, acceleration and speed of ball has not been meta. For me, I put it on my builds the way I wanted to. And I think it's going to be even more important now that they've emphasized how agility is going to cover all these different things, and speed of ball is going to be everything when you're dribbling. I think all these people don't understand is everything when you're dribbling. Now, this is an off-ball build, so speed kind of can now be more important than speed of ball. So I'm not too mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll leave it there. All right, we have another Joe Knows build. Now, this is a 6'6" build. Like I said, we're going to go up in the heights on the guards. Now, in my opinion, he makes a very crucial mistake with the speed of ball speed. I think this is going to be more of a guard build. So, I think going down on speed to get more speed of ball is just something I would personally do. But, there's a but. This build is very, very good. And the potential that it has is very, very high. He has 89 driving dunk with 78 vertical. He has pro contact dunk, both of them. Now, one thing I did not notice when they first showed the build or badges, there's no precision dunker this year. Now, there is a takeover, actually, that pretty much is posterizer and precision dunker combined into one. I ain't gonna lie. That probably is gonna get used. I'm not gonna lie. But, with that being said, because also on that takeover, you can get dunk, speed, ball, speed, and like ball handler or something. It was something crazy, bro. You can get like a crazy combination. But yeah, that 89, you get the content dunks. 93 ball, you get gold limitless range. You can get that to Hall of Fame limitless. Hall of Fame limitless. Then the defense, 85 perimeter with a 91 steal, with a 68 block, with a 56 interior. I think he's cooking. I ain't gonna lie. Besides that one speed with ball speed mistake and the agility, him having that not as organized as I would like it to be, I think he's cooking. I don't really see no other issues outside the playmaking and the physicals. In my opinion, this gives me hope for 6'6s. And we've seen people tweeting that 6'6s are cooked. This is the best build I've seen so far. Now, I will say the swing animations got cooked bad. I'm not gonna lie. If you go look at the animations, they cooked them bad. No De'Aaron Fox animation no more for swings. So, yeah, De'Aaron Fox was looking like he was gonna be cooking this year with his animations. They don't get them this year. So, that's one thing I'll say about the swings. I think they kind of cooked the swings animations. They cooked the bigs animations too, though. I'm not gonna lie, but they actually got y'all a lot of new people for y'all animations too. So we'll see how that is. But yeah, all right here. Now we have a 6'7". I'm gonna keep it a beam. The taller we go, the more balanced these builds go. Now the reason for it is because you can't get certain things on your builds. So he has a 91 mid-range with an 85 3 with an 89 driving dunk and a 78 vertical. So he's gonna have really good shooting ability. He's gonna have limitless, but I don't know how high a limitless. I think it's only gonna be bronze, because I think you get 83 for bronze. I don't remember what it was for silver though. But I know you're close. But he is the max he can get. You know what I'm saying? This is the max he can get on this build. So no cat breaker is gonna come through and save it or anything. Finishing looks solid. It looks solid. Is it what I would do? I don't think 78 standard dunk is necessary. But hey, it looks solid. But I like the combination of shooting and the driving dunk. The playmaking isn't horrible in my opinion. Looking at the max he could get on this build, is not horrible. I would just question why the hell did he go so up on weight when he didn't touch strength at all, you know? But that is what it is. When it comes to the ball handle, 88 with an 80 speed ball, 78 pass accuracy, playmaking solid. Defense, 82 perimeter defense, 85 steal, solid. Physicals, I would want more. I would say the 6'6" is the best. I would say the 6'4" by King Dooms is the best, and that's where we at right now. Anything else is not really mentioned. Everything else is kind of honorable mentions, if anything, at this point. And then it was grinding. Now, grinding, I'm gonna be honest. Grinding was cooking. He was cooking. Now, I think there are things he could have changed. More pass accuracy. Put more emphasis on the agility instead of so much emphasis on speed. But 89 driving dunks, 78 vert. Gets contact dunks, 92 mid-range to get a lot of shooting badges with an 83 3 balls to get limitless range. Cook. 86 ball handle, that's the max you can get on this build. 78 field ball, I don't know what that's for. That may be for silver lightning launch. I don't know though. Go alongside the defense that he has. He actually has rebound. This is like one of the first builds we've seen on the whole video that has rebound. Speed, agility. I ain't gonna lie, this is making me think I'm gonna be able to remake my 3-level scorer on this game. This is what this is making me think. Because if I go in like 85 perimeter defense, 85 steal with I don't think I even had 92 mid-range. So I may even be able to make a better version of it. I ain't gonna lie, 6'8" may be a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie. If I can make my 3-level score from 2K24 and it be even better, that may be GG's, man. I'm not gonna cap. I don't know how you can make a build like that any better. But this is literally that build, but better. With less pass accuracy, less drive and dunk, more perimeter defense, more interior, more block, more rebound, more speed, less strength, less vertical. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, this is showing me right here that 3-level threat gonna come to this game and be evolved. Fully evolved. I'm gonna just say that. So yeah, this is the one. This is going to 1 because of the potential I'm seeing on this. So this is gonna be 6. Grinding 6'8" gonna be 1. Number 2 is gonna be Jono 6'6", and King Doom 6'4" is gonna be in 3rd place. All right, we got Spida again. Now Spida, he be going crazy with the builds. Now he's showing us a power 4 build. Now I ain't gonna lie, if y'all remember 2K21, the power 4 builds were souped. It was crazy. But let's see what that is. I don't even know what soup means. I just be hearing some people saying it. I just want to try it. I ain't saying that no more. 6'8". Again, 232, 6'11". So he is 232 weight. So I'm expecting you to have some girth and strength on you. We'll see. All right, now here. 6'8" with 93 finishing or driving dunk. Okay. So we getting somewhere. Okay, so he pretty much confirming that the posterizer for gold, you need 93 with the 80. I'm pretty sure you're going to go 93 and 80. He's showing the area wizard. He also gets Hall of Fame area wizard. If you don't know, you can do a self lob at any time to yourself because it's now not the same like controls to do a lob. It's a completely different control to do a self lob. So maybe some wicked clips this year. Wicked. All right, now to go alongside that, because you are 6'8", you don't get as much 3 ball as the 6 foot. Was it Spida that showed a 6'6", 6'4"? I don't remember. But yeah, I'll say this. I think Spida had a build earlier that was 6'3". I don't remember. But yes, he has a 6'8" now with a 93 driving dunk and an 85 3 ball. Now, I'm going to actually go to so we can see what badge he gets on the 3 ball. He gets Deadeye, Limitless. Okay, so you don't get Limitless Silver. You don't get Silver Spot, Shifty, whatever. And you get Silver Set Shot Specialist. Now, I will say this. Grinding, when he was playing, he said shifty shooter activate every single time when he did a standstill off of anything. If it could have been a stand. It don't matter how long you took to shoot off after dribbling, it still counted as shifty shooter. But I also watched somebody play that was dribbling and was doing quick stops or dribbling and then shooting standstills, and it was getting set shot specialist. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what version of this game 2K had these people playing, but I don't know how I feel about either one of these two badges until we get our hands on the game. That's what I'll say for now. All right, to go alongside all that, this is, in my opinion, a solid build looking like. He has less 3-ball than he had earlier, but he does have more pass accuracy. He does have less ball handle, and he does have less speed with ball. Let's see what his speed with ball would give him. His speed with ball would only give him silver lightning launch. So he could get this up to gold, but yeah, I guess we were more so focused on these. He gets unpluckable, handles for days, strong handle gold, silver ankle assassin. So it's like pretty much mid playmaking with a solid pass accuracy, I would say. But okay, it's going to be more of a do it all build if it's 6-8. It just is what it is. And then to go alongside all that, okay, I guess he just don't care about steal on any of his builds. Now I don't know about that. I don't know if I agree with that. Okay, so he has 93 driving dunk, 85 3-ball with mid to solid playmaking. Then he has 85 perimeter defense with block. I think block is gonna be pretty good this year though. So I will say that block I think is gonna be way better than steals. Interior defense in general just looks a lot better than perimeter defense. But I don't know if you're gonna have to even steal the ball that much this year in general, because you don't even have to reach this year. The bumps, if somebody's dribbling into your body at all, it gives you animations and all different types of stuff. So yeah, that's one thing to note. But okay, it's like do it all build type defense. I would want more steal, but okay, let's see what the physicals. Maybe it's because of the physical. Okay, I low-key forgot about the rebounder. So he gets bronze, rebound chaser, silver, box out beast. So he gets rebound on this build. So I guess he was just going for as much of a balanced build as he possibly could. And then, last but not least, he has the physicals. He has the 80 vertical to go alongside the 93 drive and dunk. So he does get the gold posterizer. He does get both of the contact dunks. I think I said something wrong there, but you get what I'm saying. And then he has 73 strength. So he didn't really maximize the weight he went. He kind of just went 232 just to do it. I don't know what this build is supposed to be. Maybe this is supposed to be like a LeBron build. But I would say it's an all-around build. But I would rather the grinding 6'8". I would rather the Joe No 6'6". I damn near say I would rather the 6'4" we seen earlier too. All right, here now we are looking at the Double H vid that we seen from earlier. This is the same vid we seen with the Hall of Fame Limitless, with Badge Elevator, and the Legend Posterizer with Badge Elevator. And I forgot about that stuff. He's now showing us an all-around ISO build that's 6'8". Now 6'8", like I said when I was looking at Spida, they're going to be going for more balance. Now this has an 89 driving dunk with a 78 vertical, 92 mid-range with an 83 3-ball. Then he has 78 pass accuracy, 86 ball handle, 75 speed of ball. Pretty much the same playmaking, just a little bit less pass. I think the shooting, I would argue, it's not better. Because he had 85. No, it is better. It is. He had 85. This one has 83. This one gets better shooting badges. It just does. With the 83, that's all you need for the limitless range. The mid-range, you can get all the other badges from mid-range. So, yeah. I would say this is better shooting. Worse finishing, but you still get both contact dunks. You just don't get the gold posterizers. So, I can understand people saying it's not better. I would probably even say it's not better, but it's still going to be solid. Especially when you think about when you go gold, you can get Hall of Fame with the Max Plus 1 if you want to use it there. And then to go alongside that, I probably would use the Max Plus 1 on the Lightning Launch to get it to gold. I don't know, though. And then interior defense, it's pretty much balanced defense, the most balanced defense we've seen so far. So he has 70 interior defense, 85 perimeter defense, 79 steal, 84 block. So solid defense with a little bit of rebound. Then to go alongside that, he has 79 speed, 76 agility, less strength. So I guess Spida did beat him on physicals as a whole. But I would say all in all, this is pretty much similar to Grinding's, but better. I would say that. So I would say this one is kind of hurting I mean, not really, because I didn't have block and interior defense on my build. So I guess it does show even more potential of what I could do if I tried to remake my build on this game. I ain't gonna lie, because I had the 85 ball handle with the 77 speed ball. He has an 86 ball handle with a 75 speed ball. So I ain't gonna lie. And he got limitless. I wonder what does he get? Let me see what he gets for this. I ain't doing all that. All right, but yeah. Just flip back and forth for the badge stuff. I'm not gonna do that right now. We got more builds to go over. Okay, and now we got another King Doom. Now, I'm gonna be real. He was posting. Now, what this build is, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't know what this is. I really don't. I can't tell if this is a lock, like a balanced lock that has no playmaking, or I don't know. I'm gonna just say it's a lock. And it's like, he didn't focus too much on anything. So he has shooting ability. He has a crazy finishing ability on his lock. So yeah. And then he has crazy defense. Now, one thing that 2K said, if you want to cut, you want agility. You're gonna want agility. It's gonna make it a lot easier to cut if you have agility. So not only if you're locked, you should be putting agility on, but if you're gonna be having no playmaking, your agility needs to be maxed. So that would be my biggest issue. The playmaking and agility combination is not doing it for me. It's not doing it for me. So if you're gonna have no playmaking, you gotta go crazy on agility. If you're gonna control the agility, you gotta have that playmaking. He didn't do that, especially if it's supposed to be a lot build. I'm really confused what the hell this build is. I can't tell if this is supposed to be like a big man build or what. Like, I really can't tell. I can't tell what this is. I'll just say I like the finishing combination with the defense, with the combination of shooting. I just don't like the playmaking. I feel like he could have did better on the playmaking and physicals. If he had to take a hit on finishing, I think that's a very easy hit to take. I think it is, because you don't need 85 close shot. You don't need 90 standing dunk. You don't need those. You don't need 56 post control. You don't need those. I don't even know if you need 87 defensive rebound. You know? I'll probably go for more perimeter defense, more steal, more agility. I'll probably be going for those. That's just me, though. That's just me. And he also has 85 vert. This has to be trying to go for, like, blocks and rebounds. Like, I'm so confused on this one. I'm not going to cap. I am. This is the first one Doom had me kind of confused. All right, here. Now we are moving away from the guard. So y'all seen what my favorite guard was. My number 1 was the 6'8", and then the number 2 was the 6'6" from Joe Knows. And then my number 3, you could go with the other 6'8" that we seen, or you can go with the 6'4" that we seen from King Dooms. I think I would probably have to say, just to say 3 different heights, I would say the 6'8" from Grinding, 6'6" from Joe Knows, and then the 6'4" that we seen that I was gassing. Now, we moving on into locks. Now, with the locks, I felt like the locks was going to be easy to make, but we going to show you guys how they kind of probably made it a little bit harder. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember liking this build as much as I'm liking it right now. You get a movement enforcer on this, you get good agility on, you get max agility on this, you get really solid steal and perimeter defense combination. I would want more block on my lock. I don't know if I need that much standing dunk on my lock, you know? But, yeah, I'm going to be honest, King Doom, what's going on with the standing dunk close shot combination? It must be stupid easy to get on these builds or something, because you getting more of that than you getting driving dunk on a 6'6", 250 build. I'm a little confused. But on my lock, I for sure need some pass accuracy. I don't know if I need 70 ball handle and 75 speed ball. I don't know if I need that. But the 88 mid-range, the 83 3 ball, I like. Do you need that, though? I don't know if you need that, though. I don't know. I don't believe you need that. Me personally. But yeah, I like the athleticism or the physicals. I would probably go for more vert, but you have no rebound, you have no blocks, you don't even have drive and dunk. So with the way you did it, probably not. I'm not gonna lie, you probably don't. I'll be honest, this is a good starting point because I like some things you did, but some of the things I hate. I genuinely hate it. All right, now we got another infamous igymo build. Now, I don't know what overall overall this build is because iggymo's face cam is covering it up. So shout out, bro. But I will say, igymo, I understand you are one of the best players in terms of being a big popper, whatever. I like making the smaller bigs too, myself, because I think they're just better builds. But what the hell is this build, bro? I'm sorry. This build is outrageous. There's literally nothing on it but perimeter defense, steal, agility, strength, speed, 3 ball. And for some reason, there's so much ball handle and speed of ball. I'm genuinely confused. Now, I think what's going on, the perimeter defense or the speed or the agility is somehow linked to speed with ball and ball handle. That's the only thing I can think of. That is the only thing. That is genuinely the only thing. If you rose those out of your own sheer will. Now, other things that's confusing me. The close shot, 58. The drive and layup, 56. The stand and dunk, 45. I'm not gonna lie, stand and dunk 45 ain't that bad. But the 36 drive and dunk, along with the layup and close shot, is confusing me. The 55 pass accuracy, confusing me. I would definitely have to say King Dooms for now has the best lockdown we've seen. Okay, here we got lakerfan. I shouted out 2K Labs on the last video I did, going over all the requirements. Shout out to them. If you haven't, you need to see a better in-depth, in-detail stuff of all that stuff. Go to their site. Go to their site. They got everything. I never say anything bad about 2K Labs again after all the work that they put in, and 2K trolled them. They completely trolled them. But what I will say is, lakerfan, out of all the creators, he been grinding the hardest. So shout out to bro. He been going crazy. I don't know how many videos he posted today, but he was posting. He was not playing. He was getting that content, and that's what I would have been on. I would have been getting my content. Facts. There's no way I'm going to community day. I'm not splurging. I'm not spamming. I'm not flooding. It's facts. But yeah, he shows a Kawhi Leonard two-way lockdown. Now, I don't even know if he went for a pure lockdown build here, but this was definitely one of the best lockdown builds that we've seen. Now, why did I like it? The agility, speed. I like the fact that he had more agility than he had speed. Now, 79 speed, I would probably want at least 80 on my lock, but I'm gonna be real. 79, not too far from 80, and then he damn near has max agility alongside a 96 perimeter defense, which is gonna be very good for contest, and then an 85 steal. I would probably want more on my lock. 74 block, I'll probably want more on my lock, but it is what it is. I think interior is gonna be important too, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I'm gonna need that as much on my lock. We'll see. We'll see, because it does seem like blow-bys are pretty easy, but we'll see, like I said. And then to go alongside all of that, you have the close shot. And by the way, you do not need that much agility to get like legend, on-ball menace, legend, whatever, pick dodger, all that. Well, you actually do need more agility for pick dodger than you do need for on-ball menace. But that's a topic for another day. You want to see all that, go look at the video. Driving dunk, I don't think you need this much post control. I don't think you need this much close shot, but he is going for a player type build. So you gotta understand that. So this is really just showing you the potential that the build has of being a lock at 6'7". So you're not gonna put that much post control. You're not gonna put that much close shot. You're just not gonna do that. But the mid-range 3-point combination is not bad. You know what I'm saying? You could think about doing it. Would I do it? I don't know. I probably think it depends what I need on my build. I think I am gonna go max wingspan on all my locks. And I think the way to make up for my 3-ball being lower is what I'm going to do is put mid-range. So I think mid-range is going to be utilized more so on my lockdown builds this year because of the fact that you do need such a high rating to get certain things on your builds this year. Because I think max wingspan is still going to be very important to have on locks. But with that being said, 96 perimeter defense, 85 steal, 74 block. Not the greatest lock, so I don't know how much he went for it. I still say King Dooms won it, but I think this one showed the most potential. Kind of like I was saying with one of the builds earlier for the guard. It was showing a lot of potential. It was. And then we have him again right here. Now, I'm kind of starting to get concerned because igymo showed us a build that had like 50s on the close shot and layup. lakerfan is showing us another lockdown build that has really high steal, really high perimeter defense, that has no pass accuracy, no layup, no close shot, no drive and dunk, no stand and dunk, no post control. I don't know what's going on here. So I'm not going to grade the locks too hard. I'm going to just say King Dooms is the best one, but I'm getting concerned. Like, it feels like they might have just nerfed pure locks a lot. Now, I will say for pure locks, I don't think going 99 still is going to be worth it this year. Just go like 96, I guess, and then go max +1. Use your max +1 to get glove. Or you can go 99 and go lower on perimeter defense and use your max +1 to get on ball pass higher. Or go max +1 to get your, pick dodger higher. I think pick dodger may be the one that you do, to be honest, because if you can eliminate the entirety of screens, I think that's more important than being broken with your X button, in my opinion. In my opinion. Now, that's just me. That's just me. I know everybody don't think the same. That's just me. So I probably would do something like that and go like 96 on steel to get Hall of Fame glove and Hall of Fame interceptor, because I don't think you need legend. But just in case, I'm not messing with legend, pick dodger, and then I would go match +1 on glove, because I know that's gonna work. I know that's gonna work. Legend glove is gonna work. I don't care what they saying about pickpockets. That's gonna work. But yeah, I'm kind of getting concerned with this finishing on locks this year. I'm kind of getting concerned. But I do like the physicals. I would have more vert, but I do like the physicals outside of that. Now, this is the one that's giving me hope that they just made bad builds. Because Brother Jones went on there again, back-to-back years, and probably made the best lockdown again. He has good physicals. I would probably want more strength. I'll say that right now. I probably want more strength, but he has finishing. Now, does he have driving dunk? I am getting concerned with the no driving dunk on none of these builds. We went through every single one of them, and none of them had driving dunk. So maybe driving dunk is just harder to get on lockdowns this year. I don't know. But he has the perimeter defense in steel. He has the block. He has the interior defense. He has pass accuracy. He has 3-ball. But like I said, I don't think 78 is going to cut it this year. I don't think that. But to go alongside that, he has finishing ability with the close shot and the layup. So I will say that. Now, do I want more strength? Do I want more vert? Hell yes. Yes. But he's the only person that's crossed more than 2 boxes. He has 3-ball. Or I guess more than 3 boxes, because he has 3-ball. He has agility. He has defense all around. He has pass accuracy. And he has finishing. He's the only person to cross all those boxes. He's the only person. Now, are there holes? Yes. This is kind of adding to, like, if you're looking at pretty much no build we've looked at is perfect. The most closest one we've seen was kind of grinding and pretty much another 6'8", which you could say is Spida's or somebody else's I looked at. But I think it was another 6'8" that was damn near not, it had the least mistakes. But yeah, I would say this is kind of just proof that they didn't have like a dedicated time to make builds. They didn't have a dedicated time to play the game. They pretty much gave them a dedicated time to, if they wanted to play my team, they could play my team. If they wanted to play my court, they could play my court. They just gave them a dedicated time to do all this. And you can kind of see it. You can kind of see it with how some of these builds are. Now, that's just what it is. All right, now Swag is a person that, I ain't gonna lie, he posted some pretty good builds. Now, only reason I even know about Swag, I don't watch 2K content. Only reason I know about Swag's builds is because he plays with Joe Knows. And I ain't gonna lie, them Joe Knows Pro-Am runs be mad entertaining. I can't cap. I get it to him. I may actually gotta turn those into the new Ticino watch parties. If y'all do want that, like the video. But Swag, I'm gonna be your L. Best Pro-Am pure lock build. Now, I will say, the way that their Pro-Am team works, it's not a lot of passes that their locks have to make, because Joe has the ball a lot because they're playing 5 out. But there are times when they have to make a pass. So even if you barely make over 5 passes a game, 32 pass accuracy is crazy. Now, this is another build that's giving me hope. He does have driving dunk. He does have driving dunk. He also has standing dunk. He also has post control. Now, this may just be for more so Swag's play style. If you watch Swag, you kind of understand how he kind of wants to play. He has a lot of the people on Joe's team is just unorthodox. So, this may be a build for him. But he passes the ball too. So, I don't know. I think the pass accuracy is going to be needed. But, yeah, he has the driving dunk, even the standing dunk, even the post control, which I don't think is important. The close shot, which I again don't think is important. I would lower this, and go driving dunk. But is he raising those because it's that easy to raise? Or is it that he raising those because it's that hard to raise driving dunk? That's what I'm concerned with at this point. But I like the physicals. I would go way more vertical. 60 vertical on a lock is insane. Nah, I can't get behind this. I can't co-sign this. I can't. But I would definitely have to say Brother Jones has the best lock as of right now. That's just what I would have to say. But this is This is showing potential too. I'll probably say this, Brother Jones, and King Dooms, whatever order you want to say, is the top 3, I would say. And then we have another Brother Jones to end it off. This one is actually the best one. It doesn't have the same steal. It doesn't have the same perimeter defense, but it's just more balanced. You get the pass accuracy, the 3-ball that he had on the other one. You get the finishing ability that he had on the other one. But you get the block shot ability. You get the interior defense ability. You get better rebound. You get less agility, so that is an issue to me. But you do get way more strength, which is going to be so important on this game to have a movable enforcer. Because I think a movable enforcer is going to be more useful than ever to stop blow-bys and bumps. Because it don't look like on-ball pass is going to stop that too much. I think you're going to more so want a movable enforcer to cancel out that strong handle badge. So, yeah, I think that is going to be very important this year. But he also has to go alongside all that vertical. And this is the only lock that had all 4 categories. He had finishing ability, shooting ability, passing ability, with defense. This is the only lock I've seen with the physicals. This has to be the best lock that I've seen so far. Is it perfect? No. Is there issues? Yes. But it's the best one we've seen so far. Now, we're moving on from the locks, from the guards. We're now moving on into the bigger guys. And when we saying bigger guys, the bigger shooters, we talking about the stretch bigs. Now, this is Brother Jones again. Kevin Durant build. Now, we're calling this a stretch because I don't really know what to tell you. This is a 6'10" height with 6'10" wingspan. He doesn't get much more on 3-ball, but I will say this. It looked like he got space for 3 more. I think at 86, you get silver limitless. He used that cap breaker to get that silver limitless. Cooking. We're cooking. I'm telling you, we're cooking. We're cooking. I'm telling you, these bigger builds are going to be kind of wild if you start putting them cap breakers on these. Because if you can get +3 on the 3-ball for this one, that's 86. Now you have silver limitless. You want to use the max +1 on that, you can get now gold limitless if you want to really make it a stretch. Then driving dunk. It looked like you can get 2 more on that. You get 89 with a 78 vertical. That's only going to be 5. With 3, that's going to be only 8. Because you get up to 15. That's going to be 8 from cap breakers. So now you have both contact dunks. Cooking. I'm telling you, there's some things you can do on this builder with the cap breakers involved that can really take stuff to the whole another level. But based on this stretch, finishing solid. I don't think you need that much post control, standing dunk, layup, close shot. The layup is because of the driving dunk, but it's a KD build. So there's some things that he just rolls because it's a KD build. Mid range, I think with these being the caps that you have, based off the cap breakers you can do, I think doing this is actually going to be what you want to do when you make a 6'10" if you do go with a small wingspan. I don't know if I can vouch that, but I think this is what you would do. Looking at the badge that you do get, you get gold shifty shooter, you get Hall of Fame set shot specialist, you get Hall of Fame post fade phenom, and then you get Hall of Fame, or not Hall of Fame, gold Deadeye. I think you get bronze limitless range as well. So, yeah. And you don't get mini marksman, obviously, because it's a stretch. Now, 85 pass accuracy. You have max ball handle. I don't know what you get, but you pretty much get all the dribble styles that you can get on a big. You pretty much get all the ball dribble moves that you can get on a big as well. So, yes. That's going to work out, too. Now, defense is much to be desired. You want more defense on it. That's just what it is. But rebound, you probably want more on that, too. Physicals. I think that's solid. It's 6'10", so 72 agility is pretty good. 81 speed on the 6'10" is very good. 80 strength, I probably would want more, but again, it's a KD build. Come on, you've seen KD. 75 vertical. That's to get the contact dunks. I understand what he did there, but you can raise a lot of this stuff and extend it that I'm saying is not that good with the cap breakers. You can go for, like I said, you use 8. You can use the rest of the 7 to get more block. You can use some of the 7 to get some strength. You can use some of the 7 to get that agility. I don't know what you would do, but you can use it wherever you want. It's your build. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a good start for this stretch. And then for the last but not least, it was only 2 stretch builds. There was other ones, but I ain't gonna lie, I just didn't post. By the way, if there's any builds that I didn't put on here that y'all think are good, put them in the comments below, because I'm gonna do another one of these with even more builds. Because like I said, these are just the day 1 builds. I know I'm posting this on a different day than it was day 1 because of what I said earlier in the video. If you didn't see what I said, don't know what to tell you. But if there's more builds, just put it in the comments down below and stuff like that, and I'll check it out and stuff like that. But yeah, this is a 7'1" ISO center. Now, this is a stretch. Look at the 3-ball, higher than the KD. Look at the mid-range, higher than the KD. That's why I believe that it did have 86. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I seen 2K and 2K Lab themselves say the highest you can get limitless range for a build like this is not 7-1. So I'm a little confused because this has silver limitless. This has the same mid range as the 16. I'm a little confused. This build is really, really good though. Really, really good. Like, this is really, really good. You get 75 driving dunk, 90 standing dunk, 88 close shot, 87 post, 80. Bro, this is one of the best big man builds in the game. Forget like stretch. Forget like dribbling bigs. This is one of the best big man builds in the game. It has strength, it has vertical, it has speed, it has rebound, it has block, it has interior defense. You probably want more interior defense, but it does have it. The only thing I would say it doesn't have is steal. He pretty much has everything that you can put to its cap. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what more you could possibly want on a stretch big build. Like, I'm gonna be honest. This is definitely the best stretch big we're gonna see. But yeah, this is really, really good. Way better than the 7-1s we had last year. So this is giving 7-1s a lot of potential. So if y'all do want to make the wavy builds, y'all may be able to do it this year. Just saying. But yeah, like I said, there was only 2 stretch bigs. Joey had the by far better stretch big. Shout out to Brother Jones and the KD one, but that Joey build was insane. Now we're gonna be moving into the best big man builds. Now I will say this: viewer discretion advised. These are not crazy good builds. They're just something to give us, to hold us. Now, King Dooms, he made multiple bigs and they were all 7 foot. So we're gonna be to look at those. But yeah, 82 close shot, 90 standing dunk, 66 driving dunk, 87 mid range, 83 3-ball. Really, really, really balanced scoring wise. 83 pass accuracy, really, really solid. I think you need that 87 for gold break starter this year, so that'll be interesting. But to go alongside all that, defensively, really solid for a 7 foot. He has a 93 block. I believe that does get you all the block badges, at least gold. Then he has an 85 interior defense, which is going to be really good to go alongside that block, because I do think that does get you that gold paint patroller. And then you have the perimeter defense and steal, just to get that as high as possible, I'm guessing. 94 defensive rebound. That may be to get Hall of Fame. I don't know if that's Hall of Fame rebound chaser. It's Hall of Fame or gold. I don't know. And then he pretty much has max speed, max agility, 91 strength with an 80 vertical. He did not have to go this high on weight, but I do like this build. This is a really solid starting point for the bigs. Really solid. If you want to see the name, I'll show you the name. 2-way, 3-level scoring threat. So yeah, Igymo making another appearance in the video. Now, Igymo, 3-ball, standing dunk, close shot, driving dunk. Bro, I'm gonna be real. He's blowing my mind with this playmaking finishing combination. But he does have 3-ball. He does have perimeter defense and steal. Interior defense seems like it's gonna be very important again this year. Block seems like it's gonna be pretty OP this year. He does have really good rebounds, so I give him that. Speed, agility, strength. I would want more vertical on my big as well. I'm just scratching my head at some of this shit he posting, but I mean, this is a stage popper. I guess he's not gonna be passing too much at the stage. I think ball handle and speed of ball just raises a lot more based on other attributes, but I have no clue. I genuinely don't know. I'm pretty sure ball handle has to be 5 off of speed with ball. That's one thing I'm pretty sure of. I'm pretty sure of that too, but I don't know. Now, I just said ball handle is risen off of speed with ball. I don't know what he's making. I don't know. Because now he has even higher ball handle than speed with ball. I don't know what he's doing with some of these builds. But okay, I like this one more than the last one. I guess he had to take the hit on offensive rebound and get more. But he has a solid vertical. I would probably want more, but solid everything else. 84 strength, 82 agility, 86 speed, 82 perimeter defense, 92 steal, 84 block, 93 defensive rebound, 70 interior. I would probably want more interior. I guess some people are not as worried about getting dunked on as others, so I guess that makes sense, but I would probably want more block in interior defense. I think block is more important than steal. It's still to be determined if interior defense is more important than steal. I will say that, but I think interior defense is more important than perimeter defense for a big. But I will say the way that Iggy is going to play and him being a comp pro-am power forward, he's going to be having to help more on the perimeter than he is going to have to help more in the interior. So that just kind of is what it is. Now, to go alongside that, he actually does have pass accuracy. So when he does get a rebound, he can outlet the ball. Now, he doesn't have 87 to get the goal break starter. I don't know why he went 85. I'm guessing for a pass style. I have no clue. 78 3 ball to go alongside all of that. And then the finishing is just atrocious. But all in all, he made a big. He made a big. And this is crazy coming from me because I think people think that I only like the smaller bigs because of the height. But I like the smaller bigs because they're just better builds. If the bigger builds like the 7 foot and 7'1" are better builds this year, I will be making a 7 foot or 7'1". It's just what is the better build. That's what I'm gonna go for. It's as simple as that. But yeah, he's showcasing another 7 foot, but this one is an inside. So he has 93 standing. I would want more driving dunk on my inside, but it's okay. He has no 3 ball, but he does have 71 free throw. 77 interior defense with max perimeter defense, max steal with a 93 block, 96 offensive rebound. I'm not an offensive rebound over defensive rebound. I know some people are, so I'm not going to trip on that too much. Speed, agility, max with the max vertical, and then he has 89 strength. So I would definitely say the shooting version is better because you're not getting that much more on the inside to make up for the fact that you can't spread the floor and roll. Because they both had a pretty high close shot, post control, and standing up. They pretty much both had similar finishing. So I don't think it's a significant difference enough. Now, the pass accuracy on this one is higher. I will say that. That is probably one of the things that's kind of going to make a difference. But is it going to make a big enough difference to not have the spacing ability and rolling ability? In my opinion, no. Because the other one as well had more strength. So no. So yeah, King Dooms has the best one so far. Jarrett's Twin is another one. So yeah, Jarrett's Twin has another one. Okay. He has max mid-range, max 3 ball, 91 free throw, 78 pass accuracy, pretty much no perimeter defense. So that's why I was saying when we was looking at the Brook Lopez clip, where he was all over KD, but he got a less contest than D-Wade, who really wasn't all over Kobe. He was just in his vicinity, but he didn't have good hand placement, but he had a better contest because he has better badges, better attributes. So he's not going to have no badges. He's not going to have no attributes for perimeter contest, which is why I can kind of understand what Igymo was doing with the perimeter defense. But with that being said, yeah, I don't know. This is not a good build. I'm going to just leave it there. All right, now for Laker fan, like I said, Laker fan was going crazy. He was spamming, man. He was spamming. I think King Dooms has the better build, but this is fighting. 7'1" look like they're going to be pretty good this year, man. They're going to be pretty good. Now, it's going to really be a determining factor how important is speed. Is there going to be a significant difference in speed? If there is, then that's going to be the difference of people making this build. It's going to be similar to like the 5'9s. Do the 5'9 gets contests? Are the 7'1s with 63 speed going to be fast enough? That would be the difference in my opinion. And I think that this is a very good build. I would still say King Dooms is the best one. This one have to go second though. This is also a good build. This is also a very good build. Those are my top 2 bigs. Okay, now this is going to be the only post score we show in the video. Laker fan posted multiple. I'm not going to show all his videos on the channel. It's just simple as that. But yeah, if y'all want to see some stuff from Laker fan, go to his channel. But for the number 1 post score build, what we'll say is this is a post score, 95 posts, 90 standing dunk, 92 close. Now, it did seem like you did need post control this year. So if you're going to be an inside that has no driving dunk, no driving ability, you're going to need post. You're not going to be able to just cheese the game. You're going to have to actually move people out the way with an actual ability. So I think more builds that are inside is going to have post on it. It's just simple as that. Unless you just pick and roll and your guard just create enough situation for you to get open for a dunk. That's another way. But yeah, 70 free throw, 75 pass accuracy, 85 interior, 84 block, 94 rebound, 88 defensive rebound. I'm going to be honest, offensive rebound on a post makes sense. It makes sense. That's the only time, in my opinion, it actually does make sense. When you have a post to have more offensive rebound than defensive rebound. I will say that. Jokic is opening my eyes to how important offensive rebound can be. Because that can create a whole different type of advantage. But 95 strength, I'll say this. I think the other lakerfan build is better. I think the other King Doom's build is better. But it is a solid inside. I think this is better than King Doom's inside, honestly. I would say this is better. Okay, and for the last build I'm having this video, scratch that. I look at King Doom's build again for the inside. That King Doom's build is better. I think I was just kind of it got clouded by the fact that his shooting big was so similar and it had shooting that it kind of clouded my judgment. But last build, we're gonna show a kind of similar build to Igymo to kind of reference the 6'8" centers on this game. Now I don't know why this is something I would do. I'm not gonna even cap. Have a video titled #1 powerful build, but put it at a different position. This kind of just tells me he didn't plan on it being a power forward, or positions actually matter in terms of things like that this year, which I would hope. I'm gonna be honest. I hope there is a difference of how you can make builds at point guards, and if you made a 6'8" at shooting guard, and if you made a 6'8" at small forward, if you made a 6'8" at center or power forward. That's just me. I would hope it's different. Like you can make better builds at other positions. I would hope, but we'll see. Now, when it comes to making this build, he made it small forward. It is supposed to be a big man build. He has 92 defensive rebound. I don't know what's going on with the 84 block. I'm a little confused about this 84 block. He does have 94 steal with a 92 perimeter defense, so this could be also more of a lock where you can go and look at the locks to see what it was looking like. It was not looking great, but he does have 85 strength. He does have 80 agility. He does have 86 speed, and he does have 74 vertical. All in all, I would say I like the things I do like about it. I do like the defense outside. I would probably have more block on my big man build, but I do think that 3-ball mid-range combination is going to be did a lot this year, because you're going to need a lot higher ratings to get your animations this year for shooting, because you need not just your jump shot, you need your dribble pull up, you need your hop jumper, you need your spin jumper, you need all that. Now I know a lot of people don't even use spin jumpers, a lot of people don't use hop jumpers, but everybody fades. Now if you don't fade, then it's not going to be important. If you just spot up all the time when you're locked, then it's not going to matter for you. And that's a lot of y'all. But me, I was going to say I'm different, but I ain't finna troll nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just wait and see. I had brought this up earlier in the video, and I ain't even think about it. I ain't even look bro up. Like I'm telling you, it was 100 creators. I was looking through it. It's some people I forgot. I'm sure it's people I forgot in the video. It is what it is. I can't find everything. But I wanted to make sure I went over this because I clicked on the video. If it was bad, I wasn't going to put it in here. It's actually not horrible. It shows the potential of some of these builds. Now, this is a stretch build. Went over the stretches, and this is at 96. I'm going to actually fast forward so we can get more of the build, I guess, at 99. And then this is more of the finished version of it. So he ended up making it even better than what I originally saw. So he has a 92 3, 84 3 ball, or 92 midi with 84 3 ball. So you can have a lot of shooting badges with a bronze limitless. 87 driving up with an 80 vertical, so he is going to have contact dunks. 86 close shot for some reason, but he is going for a KD build. So you got to think about that part. But he also does have 80 perimeter. He also does have 70 block. He also does have 73 steal, and he also does have 70 offensive rebound, 90, or not 70 or 90. He has 70 offensive rebound, 80 defensive rebound with solid physical. So I would actually say this is better than the other KD build we saw. Is it better than Joey's? I would say no, but it's closer. It's definitely closer for sure. But yeah, this is one of the better stretches. I don't know if I'm gonna put this at the end. I don't know if I'm gonna put this with the stretches. But yeah, ain't gonna lie. Had to throw more of his builds in the video because he was hooping. Cannot lie. So I probably would just put this at the end. I ain't gonna lie. But nah, he was kind of cooking. All right, so here he got a shorter build, but it's super balanced. I would probably want more finishing, or not finishing. I probably want more playmaking. I might want more shooting, but this man got a 93 layup, 87 dunk. That's really good finishing. He has an 89 mid range or 89 3 ball with an 80 mid range. That's really good shooting. He has a 78 pass accuracy, 94 ball handle with a 91 speed with ball. That's Hall of Fame lightning launch if you don't know. That's really good playmaking. To go alongside all that he had for the top 3 categories, he has an 85 perimeter defense with a 91 steal and a 60 block. That's really good defense. And then for the physicals, he has 86 speed, 84 agility, 65 strength, and an 80 vertical. Now, I will say he is 5'11". He does have a 6'6" wingspan. I had a 5'11" on 22. I'm not gonna lie. I was never guarded, and I found ways to be able to be usable on defense. If these small guards moving, this is gonna be. I'm gonna come back to this one. And I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. I ain't gonna make it like this, but I'm gonna come back to this one. I ain't gonna lie. 5'11", okay. We not done. He had another build. 6'2", 6'6" wingspan. Now, the 6'2s, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm messing with them, to be real. Because I don't think you get the 94 swivel ball. I am opening my eyes to the fact that maybe not going 94 and going 91. And then getting... One thing I do want to say, bro quite literally said at the beginning of the video something that kind of scared me. He literally said, when they made all these builds, they didn't have a sheet with the signature style. So that means they didn't know what you needed for animations. So these niggas was literally making builds blindly. Only thing they knew that you got from was badges and takeovers. Now, I think Grinding said that he did it. So some people had a sheet and some people didn't. I don't know what's going on over there at 2K, but that's crazy. That's crazy, but yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be a video. We went over a lot of different builds in this video. Like I said, this is Wednesday, August 28th, when all the day ones. This is late at night, after 12. This is after I posted the what's it called build. This is 3 o'clock in the morning. So anybody that stayed and watched through all the video, I appreciate you. Links to everybody will be in the description. Even if I got stuff from Twitter, even if I got stuff from YouTube, every channel will be in the description. Shout out to everybody that made Community Day. I'm not one of them people that hate on people that make Community Day. Hey, shout out to lakerfan and 2K Lab. They've been going crazy. Joe No's been going crazy per usual. That's expected, but 2K Lab has been phenomenal. lakerfan been splurging, giving us info. So I really do appreciate those guys. I'm gonna do my best to try to have people prepared without having as much info as other people, but I'm gonna do my best to try to give y'all the best content heading into 2K25. Y'all do want more, like the video. I will be breaking down next gen or current gen, which one should you get. I will be doing another one of these videos closer to the debut of the game dropping Wednesday. I was thinking about doing a stream. I scratched that. We ain't doing no stream. We gonna spam y'all boys with videos all day. So if there's new hairstyles, y'all know I do the content dunks. Y'all know I do the requirements because they're gonna be updated. So I'm gonna have to do that again. All that time I did, I'm gonna have to do it again. But I ain't do nearly as much time as 2K Lab, so I really do feel bad for them. But I'm gonna have to do that again. But yeah, y'all do want more, like, subscribe, all that good stuff out the way. Further ado though, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. I'm out there, man. I'm sleepy.
All of my friends are dead. Leave them in the cold, put them in the tundra. I go Ray Charles, how can I see her? I make them fumble. I was just a with Aaliyah, pussy in the jungle.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!